Is this the last dance for Israel Adesanya? Israel Adesanya needs to win this fight. I will not lie. Israel Adesanya needs to win this fight, or I think it's over for him. This is his first non-title fight in 6 years. Reason being, he hasn't been himself. Adesanya's on a little losing streak, and of course it's a competition. But when has Adesanya not faced competition? And this isn't a video to bash Adesanya, but let's hop into it. Who has the better chance of winning this? Imavov or Adesanya? A lot of people are arguing Imavov. Imavov has decent wrestling, has decent striking on the feet. Obviously, he's not on Adesanya's level on the feet, but he has a solid chin, and he looked really impressive against Brendan Allen. Brendan Allen was on a nice win streak, a fat win streak. I believe he was on like a 5-fight or it was a 4 to 8 fight win streak. But Imavov, he was struggling with Brendan Allen in the first round, and Brendan Allen's a grappler. He got him to the ground. Imavov came back up, was able to negate the grappling of Brendan Allen, and he really just beat the brakes off Brendan Allen, piecing him up on the feet. Way crisper striker. Brendan Allen had some holes on the ground, on the feet, but I don't think he's gonna have the same success on the feet against Adesanya, who's a very well-known counter striker. Now here's where I don't know about Adesanya. A lot of people are picking against Adesanya, and I don't blame them, because he hasn't looked like himself recently. He's 36, on a bit of a losing streak. But me personally, I'm picking Adesanya to win this fight. I'm picking Adesanya. I still believe in him. I picked Dricus against Adesanya. Reason being, Dricus was undefeated. He's still undefeated in the UFC. No one really found that, like, how to really counter his weird style. So I felt more comfortable picking Dricus. I was like, listen, he's undefeated in the UFC. He's way more well-rounded than Adesanya, just in the fact that he can mix it up. He has unlimited cardio. So I was way more comfortable going Dricus. And Adesanya looked good in that fight. I think he had the most output he's ever had in any, like, title fight. It's just like Dricus was just too well-rounded. Now here, Imavov isn't as well-rounded as Dricus, and I think this is a really winnable matchup for Adesanya. Adesanya is used to dealing with the wrestling. He has good takedown defense, as long as he doesn't get stunned against the cage. Imavov hasn't really had a finish in his last 5 fights. Yes, he had Cannonier as a finish, but like, if you watch that fight over, like, Cannonier is kind of still up on the feet. Like, yeah, you could say like TKO, cool, but I think that was a very Mickey Mouse way to finish somebody, and I think Adesanya, I don't think he's gonna KO Imavov. If he wins, it's probably by decision. Both these guys, I don't think Imavov cracks Adesanya either. Adesanya has a good chin. Not a lot of people want to give him the credit for that, but he can take a shot. I mean, he's kind of proved it with Sean Strickland when he got knocked to the ground, and Sean Strickland's kind of like keeps on beating him up, and he was still good on the feet. He proved it time and time again. Like, Adesanya has a decent chin, and people are gonna say, "Oh, what about Pereira knocking him out?" I mean, he never really got flatline KO'd except that one time outside the UFC by Pereira. But Pereira's KO power, it just goes like literally. It's proven like that. It doesn't matter if your chin is good if you're going against Pereira. He's gonna one tap put your lights out. So. But yeah, I think Imavov is actually gonna be the one doing the shooting here, and by that I mean I think he's gonna be the one trying to go for takedowns. I think he's gonna be the one that tries to just mix it up on Izzy. I think Izzy's really gonna want to keep this standing, and I think if he does, I think he's winning. A lot of people are counting Adesanya out just because he hasn't looked like himself, but I think Imavov, like, he doesn't look impressive to me. Like, yes, he's good, but he's not like a fighter that I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna like beat the top 5 fighters. There's a reason Adesanya took this fight instead of Kyle Barajo on the Fighting Nerds. He could have fought. His last fight was in August, I believe. Kyle Barajo, he would have killed Adesanya, in my opinion. But there's a reason he's fighting Imavov, not Kyle Barajo, and I just want to see a Kyle Barajo fight. Hopefully he fights the loser of Sean Strickland, or even Adesanya. If Adesanya wants to fight again, maybe he fights the loser of this, fights Adesanya in another fight night. If Adesanya loses, I think he should look to retire. He already made his mark on the game, legend. But that is my predictions. I think Adesanya will win by decision. Like, comment, subscribe to Winnable. Share this with a friend. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Who do you think will win and why? I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm out.